everybody, my name is Eileen from ET Speak from Home Blog. Welcome to my YouTube channel. What I have here today for review is this Morris 20 litre dehumidifier with extraction hose. So what I'm going to do now is to show you the different function and how it works. And lastly, what do I think about it? So let's take a look now. Before I show you the different function, let's take a look at the machine itself. On the top here, the top half is the control panel, and then the bottom half is the fan, so the fan blow up from here. And you have this LED indicator, so when the humidity level drop, it will change color, so it's from red to green and then to blue. So later on when I switch on the machine, you probably could see a red color here. Okay, and then let's look down at the bottom. You probably couldn't see, but there's 4 wheels at the bottom here, so it gives stability when you move your dehumidifier around. Now I'm gonna turn it around. Okay, so if you turn on the side here, it just tells you the warning sign, and you can see there's a gap here. It's for you to pull out your water tank. So on the left hand side is also the same. They also have this gap here for you to pull out your water tank. Let's take a look at the back here. Okay, so this is the back, and if you look on the top here, there's this area for you to hold on to it. So this is the only place that you can hold on to it to carry your dehumidifier around. I do find using one hand is not very easy to hold it because this weighs 14.5 kg. But if you're just pushing it around the floor, like wood floor or marble floor or tile floor, it should be alright. But if you want to move it on a carpet, you know how carpet is, it doesn't work with the wheels, so it's not very easy if you want to use it on a carpet surface. But if you use it on this kind of tile surface, it's quite easy. You hold this and pull it, which is very handy. And then you have this filter here. This filter, you can remove it by just open it from here, so it will come off. It's recommend you to wash your wash your air filter every 2 weeks. So vacuum it, and then you wash it with lukewarm water, and then let it dry first. Once it's dry, remember to put it back. So never operate this machine without the air filter. Okay, and you can see how easy it is for me to pop it back, the filter itself. And you can see there's a gap here, which I'll show you in a minute. I'm just going to move down the camera, and then you can see the water tank is here. So this machine can extract 20 litres a day, but the water tank is only 4 litres. So means that if you want to have continuous, it will be best that you put on the extraction hose, okay, and then put it in a bucket or put it in a drainage hole, depends on where do you put it. I'll show you in a minute how I put it, but let's put it aside first. Let me pull this water tank. So if you want to use the water tank, it's only 4 litres. Means that once it's full, you have to pour it away before it will work. And that's how the water tank look like. Okay, it comes with this cap, which is easily removed like that. Okay, so you can see that, and then you just need to pop back the cap. So when you take the water tank out, you just need to tip one corner here to pour away the water. I mean, there's no need for you to remove the cap at all. But if you want to remove the cap, that's fine. But personally, I would just hang on to it, hold on to the cap, and then just pour it off like that. And then for the extraction hose here, So just located below, this is where the water gonna drain out from, and then you just need to put in your hose. So this is where the extraction hose come out from, and then the water will drip out from here. They provide this 1 meter long hose, and it does not suit my house because I don't have a drainage, or it just doesn't work for me. So for me, this is not great at all. But if you probably put it in somewhere else that have a drain that easily can drain off, that's fine. If not, you can use a bucket. But I'm not going to use a bucket because my bathroom and my hallway is really small. So there's no point of having that. So it really depends what you want. If you want to have it constantly, then you have it pipe. But even have it pipe, 1 meter might not be long enough. So you might need to consider if you need a longer one, or you need something to connect to make it longer and secure. So it's really up to individual need. But for my need, I will not need this because my house does not have this kind of drainage system that I can use. Okay, so for me this is a no-no for me. So let's put this aside and I'll show you the function. Before you turn on this machine, there's a few things that you should know. So when you take it out from the box and you have tipped it over, or you have whatever reason it is, make sure that you have rested for 24 hours before you switch it on, because there's something like in the machine itself, there's some component that need to have 24 hours of resting before you can turn it on. It's just like a fridge. When you have a brand new fridge, you don't turn it on immediately straight once you install it. You have to let it rest and then before you install it. It's just for the component inside there to have a bit of balance. I'm not sure how to describe, but you know, it's best that you have at least 24 hours. You know where you're gonna put it before you turn it on. Okay, just to prolong the life of your machine. So also make sure that there's space around, at least 30 cm around, so you're not very close to the wall or somewhere. At the moment, I'm doing demonstration, so I have to put quite near a wall. But anyway, let's turn it on. So when you turn it on, you can hear it have some like a music. And let's explain the control panel from the right to the left. So we have this on-off button here, and then we have mode. So there's two modes, it's auto or continuous. And there's also one more function here, which I'll explain in a minute. And then you have your timer. So you want to start the unit, when to stop or when to start again. This is to increase or decrease the temperature, humidity setting, or your timer setting. And then this is a child lock. So just to prevent the kids from pressing or messing around, you can lock it. And then this is a sleep or reset button. So means that you want it to run through the night time, and then you can press that, and it will have a lower fan, and it will also not beep if your water tank is full. So you can either use this auto or continuous, or you can use the sleep one during night time, where it don't make noise when it's full and it's lower fan. And then that is the speed. So for the speed, there's two. It's either high or is it low. Okay, now I'm gonna turn it on. Okay, so now I turn it on. It's on auto, if you can see here. Oh, okay, because this is the touch one, so this is now is the continuous, or you can. It's also have this like a laundry one, so you can use it to dry your laundry. So at the moment, the temperature of the atmosphere is about 74, and you know the setting is around 30 to 50, so it depends on what sort of setting you want for your humidity in your room. And then you have the timer. So if you press this timer, you press what, for example, you press 1 hour, it means that in 1 hour time this will turn off. Okay, now this is the humidity level. It's got nothing to do with timer. Okay, now I do another. Let me off it first. Okay, now I have off it. This fan thing will just run for a bit. It is how it is. Okay, it will not immediately stop. It will just run for a bit. So you can also set timer to come out. So for example, you want to go out, and then you want the timer to set on in like 12-hour time or maybe 6-hour time. Then you can press this timer, and then you press in 3-hour time, this machine will turn on to continuous dehumidify the whole room. Okay, so you can use the timer either to start or to stop. So this is in 3-hour time, it will start because now it's off. Okay, so if your machine is on, you set your timer, it will like 1 or 2 hour or 6 hour. In 6-hour time, it will off. Okay, so it just work opposite. So I hope you understand what I try to mean. Okay, and then there's a child lock here, which I explained to you. You press it longer, and then no one can touch whatever they touch. It will not change. Okay, you need to unlock it before you can change it. And then we have this sleep mode, and it also have reset. So you press this mode, means that it's lower fan, and then you reset is to reset the filter. So what it means reset the filter? So it will sort of alert you that the filter need cleaning. So it will beep, and then you sort of have to press it to sort of say, okay, you know where you know that you need to sort out the filter. Okay, and then that's the speed. But before that, let me reset again. So this comes in 2 speed, as you can see under auto. Oh, accidentally press it, sorry. Auto, and then if I press on, you just hear the noise. You can see here that it's slightly lower, and then I can put it high, and you can hear that the fan is slightly louder. So it said that the decimal is about 45, so it's not very loud at all. So for this auto setting, I can set it to the temperature or whatever I like. But once I put on the continuous, no matter what I set, it will not work. But if I put it on auto, it will detect the setting, and then it will turn on or off. Depends on what sort of setting you have put it in. So this is the LED indicator. Just now it was red, and then now it changed into green, and then it will move on to blue. So it depends on the humidity in the air, and then it will change the color itself. So what I think about this is that first, I love the look of this machine. It has this black on the top and then white overall. It looks very stylish, very modern in my new home. And then secondly, I love this control panel. It's very sensitive. So once I press it, gently pressing it, it will pick up the function that I want. So it's really good, because I know that certain machine is quite hard, you have to press it hard. But for this one, I just gently press it and it works. And then thirdly, about the fan itself, it said that it's a low decimal level for the sound. Personally, it doesn't bother me at all. For me, it works fine. So it's about 45 decibel, which I'm not sure about other machines, so I haven't really do a comparison. So if you don't like loud noise, you should have a look at their noise level. So this one is quite a low one. Lastly, I like the water tank. It's quite easy to remove it out and then pour it away. But obviously there's some bad point, is that this power cable, It's about 1.5 meter long. A lot of machine is about this length, so I'm not complaining about the length. I'm complaining about where should I put the cable, because I'm not going to put this cable into my wet tank if I want to store it to a corner. So there's no place for me to sort of hook onto my cable. So it's quite messy. So if I want to push it away or keep it temporarily, I'll probably have to put it like this to push it away, because I'm not going to put it into my water tank unless the water tank is dry. But normally if I want to temporarily store it, the water tank probably is a bit wet, so I will just leave it here. So this is what I don't like, is that I don't have place to tidy up this cable here. So if you have any question regarding the machine, do let me know on my comment page and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If not, bye for now. Bye bye.